Yes, Solana is going through the roof. Was I wrong? My name is mikemadz. Let's start this video. Before we start the video, as always, please do me a huge favor. Please like, comment below. Let me know your thoughts here. What else? Subscribe and check out my links, okay? Alright, let's get straight into it. It's gonna be a short video here, just a short update because the price action is currently very exciting, okay? Why I'm doing this update? Mainly because of this, okay? Many people are telling me that I was wrong here and my thesis was wrong. I was expecting one more scare here to the downside. So we had here Mr. Switchblade, lol, you're wrong. Bro, what happened to you, man? Come on, man. People are not accepting the fact that I'm bearish currently. Am I still bearish? Was I wrong? First of all, let's talk about Bitcoin here. Why? Because of course, in order to dictate where Solana is going, we have to see here if Bitcoin is overall bullish, in a bullish trend or not. If Bitcoin is going down, Solana will follow it here, of course. Okay, Bitcoin still is the king of crypto, and Bitcoin usually leads the market. So let's take a look at Bitcoin here. Bitcoin currently, yes, I'm surprised by this move. So I'm not here debating that. I'm surprised by that move. But of course, it has been a scenario I was keeping an eye on. Of course, I was not blind to the fact that Bitcoin can go up here in the short term before retesting this low. So as you can see here, I was expecting a downside move here much earlier. So we're kicking the can down the road, and currently Bitcoin is actually performing pretty decently. Okay, so we had a bounce off the bull market support band here on the weekly. However though, I'm looking at two things here right now. First thing is, very simple thing, doesn't have to play out, and usually this pattern is not very practical in crypto, but it is impractical in stocks, and that is the head and shoulders pattern. We have the left shoulder here, we have a head with a slightly higher high, and we might be currently forming the right shoulder here. So this might be the moment where we slowly fade away, move sideways into this price action, and then slowly fade away into November and December. Okay, couple things speak for that. First of all, it is a pattern that might be playing out, so it's an head and shoulders or even an M pattern, which is usually bearish. Second of all, of course, we have this huge resistance level here around $32,000. If we don't break that, we will get a substantial rejection of this huge resistance here, most probably. If we break it and if we hold it as support, of course, my entire thesis is invalidated. And of course, we have to reassess and go from there and even maybe buy at higher levels than expected. Until now though, guys, especially to those people here who commented, I'm wrong, lol, you're wrong, this aged well, nothing has changed, guys. Of course, price can go up in the short term. I was not saying that I'm expecting a dump immediately. Of course, I was prepared for it, still am prepared for it. And most importantly, it doesn't mean that I know exactly when which price action will happen. This is an absolute childish way to look at charts. Not possible, I'm not a magician, but overall, nothing has changed, guys. Am I surprised? Yes, I'm surprised 100%. Am I not prepared for it? No, I was prepared for both scenarios, and I still am prepared for it. And this is the only way to go about it in crypto, in my personal opinion. All right, second thing I'm looking at here is the same scenario like in 2019. Very, very similar, guys. We had this bottom here. Many people left the space. This was the time here in 2019 to go enter the market. And of course, the market reversed. So of course, in 2019, the market cap was not that big. This is why the move to the upside was much more substantially with 350% here, 350% move to the upside. So you can imagine the bullish sentiment in this time. What happened here? We created the top, short-term top. Many people stayed bullish, of course. What happened after that? The market just faded this move. We fell one more time underneath the bull market support band, consolidated, and then we had another move up. And of course, we had this recessionary pandemic time. I'm not saying this is going to repeat here again. Okay, I'm not saying that, but what I'm expecting is a similar scenario to this move right here, where we fade this move here to the upside. This one right here was a fade of around 50%. Very similar market structure and very similar sentiment here. Okay, currently, most people, as you can see from the comments, most people are super bullish and a potential correction doesn't even cross their mind. So just keep an eye on it. I'm personally still short-term bearish. Overall, though, of course, I'm bullish on crypto and especially super bullish on Solana. All right, let's take a look at Solana itself here. First of all, I have to say, of course, Solana this year is performing like an absolute beast here, especially compared to some of the other altcoins who still are at the lows. So big respect here to Solana, and of course it is performing pretty well here this year, which just gives me more hope here for the next years to come. That being said, let's take a look at the short term. As I said in my last video, if we zoom in, Solana is actually performing pretty well. We had a decent bounce off the bull market support band, and we had a substantial move here to the upside. What am I personally seeing here? Yes, we are at a very important level here, which we currently got rejected from. Of course, way too early to say that the weekly candle just opened and we might even see follow through here. Did my thesis get invalidated? No. If you watch my last video, I clearly said it's good to see multiple weekly candles above this resistance level here in order to slowly start to shift my sentiment. This didn't happen yet. Of course, moves to the upside in the short term can happen, but the thing that matters is to break important resistance levels first and to hold it at weekly candles here, hold it as support, and then maybe consolidate, okay, move sideways, and then move into the next step. That didn't happen yet. Okay, so am I surprised here with Solana? Yes, of course. Am I sad about it? No, guys. As I always said, I have my position. I'm ready. I was one of the few who made videos about Solana down here, who told you that Solana will survive. I'm just short-term bearish, that's all. I have my bag. I'm happy about the price appreciation here. I'm looking at my portfolio. I'm making money. I'm happy about it, guys. So it's not about that. I'm just short-term bearish. I'm still expecting here a move to the downside. One more move here, November, December. If not November, December, then in Q1 of next year. So I still have a cash position. I did not use that cash. Why? Because I want to make use of this scare if it happens. That's all it is. So in conclusion, I'm still sticking to my plan. Am I surprised? Yes, I'm surprised. Am I happy about it? 100%. And you have to keep in mind, guys, if you don't have a Solana position, it doesn't make sense to wait for one more scare. I always said at certain levels that it is attractive to slowly descend into Solana here. Never said to completely wait out of the market and just to buy exactly at the dip. That's not the right way to go about it. Usually my audience already has a Solana bag, and if we retest those lows, it would present a huge opportunity just to increase that bag. That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, guys, the most important thing is do your own research. Super important, as you can see. Be bullish on yourself. And the most important thing is don't get wrecked.